Hi y'all, Jupiter James here. Welcome back to my channel where I do what I want, when I want, and today we are gonna get into the fifth part of my Planets Through the Houses series, Mars. Mars is the planet of aggression. It's the planet of your energy and your motivation and your vitality. So wherever I see Mars in a chart is gonna be where someone's motivation is. So let's get into it. So Mars in the first house is going to be someone who is very aggressive physically. They are probably they have a lot of energy within their body. This gives me very much like bodybuilder vibes, or someone who's very active just in their physicality. Like they are probably love to work, they probably love to work out, they love to like, they are probably always at war with others. They come off very strong. They probably have a very strong body, like very strong, they initiate a lot of things. Like they love to initiate things, and people probably look at them and they're always like, oh my God, can you open this jar of pickles? Like they're like that. Like they just look strong and they look athletic. They look like they are ready for war. So Mars in the second house is gonna be someone whose vitality and energy and motivation is going to be caught up in the area of making money. Like they love to make money. They love to, their body, well not their body, but their energy is, a lot of their energy is going to be spent in cultivating resources and security and money. Like they love to make money. They want to make money. They want to make a lot of it. They probably can make a lot of it, and they have a lot, because they have so much energy there, they probably do make a lot of money. They probably will make a lot of money. So yeah, a lot of their energy is also caught up in the area of like what they believe and what their morals and their values are and what they value. Like they are just, yeah. So Mars in the third house. Mars in the third house is going to be someone whose energy is going to be in their mental process. They have a lot of energy in their minds, and they always want to be expressing and talking and communicating and telling people what's what, and like delegating, and this is like very much like, I don't know, like Tony Robbins vibes. I don't know why I get that, but like it's like you just want to talk, you want to express, whether that be in writing or through word or poetry and whatever. You just need to get whatever is on your mind off of your chest at all times. And you may come off sometimes a little bit aggressive with that. You sometimes may come off a little brash with that. I would encourage you to get on the debate team, because you probably will take a lot of people down if you like go back and forth with someone. You're probably also very domineering with your speech. You're probably also someone who loves to get into like little squabbles or debates with people. You love that. It charges you up and you get energy out of that. A lot of your energy is in that. So yeah, that's gonna be Mars in the third house. Mars in the fourth house is going to be someone's who your energy is caught up in your private life. Like you love a good private life. Like you're probably, like your home life is where a lot of your energy is. This gives me very much like housewife vibes, where like all of the housewife's energy is going to be in maintaining the household and taking care of the kids and pulling the family together and cooking the meals and doing the clothes and doing the chores. Like it's very much like that, like where, yeah, like a lot of your energy is at home, like a lot of it. And yeah, that I feel like that's very accurate. Yep. So with Mars in the fifth house, Mars in the fifth house person is always going to be the person that wants to date. You want to date. Where's my next date? Who can I date? Oh, when you're out on the town and you're out at the club, you are the initiator. You go up to people and you're like, look, you're hot, I like you, when can we go out? What's up? Like you're like that. Like you're very, a lot of your energy is just in dating and being out and expressing yourself. It like, you want to express yourself in that arena, and like you're probably very good with kids, very active with kids. This could be like a PE coach or a youth like sports coach. Yeah, like a lot of your energy is also in probably you creating or expressing yourself creatively or doing something creative. So dancing or actor or things like that. It could very much be those vibes. So yeah, do you see how quick I'm like doing this video? Like, I'm doing this video so quick, and I feel like that's because I'm trying to channel the energy of Mars. It's very quick. It's very like to the point, direct, abrupt. Like, let's go. So Mars in the 6th house. Mars in the 6th house is going to be someone who has a lot of energy within their day-to-day. Like, you probably don't even need coffee. Like, you probably don't even need coffee. Like, you wake up at 6 a.m. and you are ready to attack the day before the day even begins. Like, you are up at 6 a.m. You're ready to go. You got a routine down. You got your schedule down. You want to attack it. It's like, what's up? Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get on that treadmill. Let's go for that run. Let's get to this gym. Like, you're like that. Like, a lot of your energy is in your day-to-day, and like you seek to conquer your schedule. At work, you are probably someone who is at work, you probably have a lot of enemies, because this is also the house of like your enemies as well. So you probably have a lot of people who want to go back and forth with you in your career, or who you have to go back and forth with in your career. Like, this could give me, like, depending on the sign, it could give me very much like lawyer vibes, where like your job is kind of warlike, where you have to take people down. You have to squash that bug. Like, so yeah, depending on the sign, it could waver and fluctuate depending on the sign that's there. But if we're just taking the planet in the house, this is that general energy of that. It's like you wake up, you're ready to take the day, you want to hit your schedule, hit your things, and do what you got to do. Like, and yeah. So that's Mars in the 6th house. Mars in the 7th house is going to be someone who a lot of your energy is in forming partnerships with people, whether that be business relationships or just like love and marriage relationships. Like, you probably really, really want to get married. A lot of your energy is in how to get married. How do I get married, or how do I sign that contract for this business? Like, a lot of your energy is in you making friends and wanting to be friends with others and like build relationships. Like, you don't really come alive, and a lot of your energy isn't expressed until you are with other people. Like, when you are with other people, you just feel charged up. You feel ready to go. Like, yeah, you just love people. Like, yeah. So that's Mars in the 7th house. Sorry, I paused that. I was kind of thinking about something. But anyway, Mars in the 8th house. Mars in the 8th house is going to be someone who a lot of your energy is in how do you get other people's resources? How do you get, like, this could be very like, I don't want to say gold digger vibes, but it could be, because it's like aggressive. It's like you want to get money out of other people. Like, how do I do it? How do I get money out of other people? How? Like, a lot of your energy is in that. You are probably also very sexual. You probably love sex and want to have it and have a lot of it, and like you also want to be intimate with others as well, like very deep, and like, because I'd say that Mars is kind of at home here. So a lot of your energy, you're probably a very sexual person. You're probably you're very in tune with the emotions of others and intimacy and gaining intimacy and being intimate. And if you can make $1 out of that, then so be it. Like that's even like, that's like that would be the epitome of that energy of like, you just, yes, if I can do all those things and get money out of it, sign me up. Like, you're like, yes. So like, OnlyFans workers, like, this reminds me of that. Like, ooh, you say, like, a lot of their energy is in like, I'm gonna do this to get that, but in a sexual nature. So yeah, that's Mars in the 8th house. If you have Mars, a lot of your energy also probably is in just you researching deep, dark, mysterious things like occult knowledges and like astrology and chakras, and you know, anything that's hidden, you want to know the secrets. You probably really, really want to know other people's secrets. Like, you seek out what's going on with that person. Hey, does anyone know anything about that person over there? Like, you seek out other people's secrets. You want to know other people's stuff. So yeah, that is Mars in the 8th house. So with Mars in the 9th house, this is going to be someone who you want a lot of you probably travel a lot. Like, I don't know what you do for work or just in life, but you travel a lot. You find yourself traveling a lot. You're probably on your feet a lot. You are also probably teaching a lot and learning a lot. A lot of your energy is in learning new information and learning newer philosophies of the world and newer philosophies of the old world and this world, and that, like, you just want to learn and you want to teach and you want to travel, like, at all times. At all times, this is what you're doing, and this is what a lot of your energy is in that. A lot of your vitality is in that. Like, so whenever I see this in the chart, I'm like, okay, this person travels a lot. Like, you travel a lot. Yeah. So with Mars in the 10th house, this is going to be someone who, in your career, it's going to require a lot of energy for you to climb that ladder. It's going to require a lot of vitality to, the more energy you put in your career, the better and more prosperous it becomes. The more, literally, like, the more energy you put into it, the more successful you are in your career. And it's also going to be very much like, you're probably going to be in a very competitive career. You're going to be in a career that requires you to battle other people or be competing with other people and, like, be a contender with other people. Like, this could give me very much like athlete vibes or dancer vibes. Someone who's using their energy in their work. You are using energy and you're sweating. Like, you have to sweat, like, in your career for some reason or another. Or if you're not sweating, it's just you get home and you're gassed. You're like, I'm done. I need a bed. I need to go to bed. Because you're gassed. You're done. You're spent. Like, a lot of your energy is in that. And if it's not that way, then a lot of your energy is just in how do you ascend up that corporate ladder. You're always thinking, I am coming for that top spot. How do I do it? What do I need to do today that's going to get me closer to that spot tomorrow? So that's going to be Mars in the 10th house. With Mars in the 11th house, this is going to be someone whose energy and vitality is caught up in the area of, how do I align myself with higher organizations? How do I do something for the world at large? Like, whether it be now or in the future, you are aiming to do something that helps the world or betters humanity in some form or fashion. Like, and a lot of your energy is in your friends too. Like, you want to be around your friends, or you want to be around a like-minded community of people who get you. So you are probably always out with friends. You're always with friends. A lot of your energy are in friends, and, like, you probably compete with friends, but a lot of your energy is in you aligning yourself with higher organizations and large organizations, and in the future you aim to do something that could help people. Like, whenever I see a planet in the 11th house, it means in the future you want to do something to help the world in some way or form or fashion, or you will do something that does that. And you're probably with Mars, though, you're probably doing that now. You're probably doing that now because Mars is a more general thing. It's not something that happens later. It's like happening now in this moment. So okay, so with Mars in the 12th house, Mars in the 12th house person is going to be someone whose energy is very lost on them. Like, it's like sometimes you don't have energy. Like, you don't have a lot of it, and, like, the energy you do have is in you probably being some type of spiritual warrior, like, or some type of, like, this gives me very much like priest vibes, or like someone who's battling in realms, in spiritual realms, like, or you're helping people, like, do things spiritually. So, like, a psychic or a medium or an occultist of some sort. Like, you're doing a lot, like, spiritual warrior, like, a preacher, right? Like, a preacher doesn't have energy until he gets up on that pulpit and he's starting to speak what he speaks. His energy, his vitality comes alive when he is talking about spiritual things. So with Mars in the 12th house, you're also going to be someone who's very, very spiritual, and your energy, you don't have energy until you are doing something spiritual. Until you are doing something spiritual, your energy is lost on you, and you're just like, I'm a vegetable until I start talking about the planets and the stars. Like, that's just who you are. Like, so that was my Mars through the houses series. If anyone needs a birth chart reading, a love and career reading, a destiny reading, a soulmate reading, anything that a karmic reading, let me know. Hit my links below, and I'm sure that the stars have a solution for you. I would love to help out. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all on the next one, all right? Y'all have a great day. Bye.